Welcome to this screencast on my version of the astronomical calculator. The reason I've taken on this project is because the client in question needed a solution to the Mars Climate Orbiter failure in 1990. The major reason for the failure of this MCO was because there was no conversion issue found during validation testing, and hence the unit newtons converted to pound-foot per square second, with the value remaining the same. This is the final product which a client will obtain. On the interface, we can see that there are two input boxes followed by two error term boxes. Each of these boxes have been provided with a prefix selector to make efforts a bit more easier. I've also provided means to select the units which can be raised to any power. For example, I can select kg raised to the fifth. There are 5 arithmetic operations provided here and a result box with a value and its error term on operation of these arithmetic operations. Finally, a provided means to copy the result onto the first operand, and a button to change units of the result to any other desired unit system, and a clear all button to start fresh again. To test all these elements, I've noted down the Hohmann calculation to find the period of the Hohmann transfer orbit, which is given by this equation. Now for this equation, we need the value of A, which is given by this equation, where we know the value of R1 and R2. So let's test it out. The value of R1 is 149.6 and it says E6 here, but I'll use mega as I've provided it. 227.92 mega with a unit of kilometer raised to the first power each. So this is the addition of it. Now I have to divide it by 2 and this is the value, the unit kilometer. Now if we see here, we have to find A cube. So I can do that as such. So this is the value of A cube with a unit kilometer cube. Now I have to multiply this with 4 pi square. This is the value of pi with no units. This is 4 pi square into 4 we have to do. This is the value of 4 pi square into A cube. Now I have to divide this value with GM. So I'll copy this onto operand 1. And the value of GM is 1.32711 with the units of kilometer cube per second square. So this is second power minus 2. So on division, this is the value with the units of second square. So the final period of the Hohmann transfer orbit can be given by taking the square root of this value. And this is the result with the units of second. To conclude this screencast, I'd like to thank the people responsible, namely Carter sir, Rehana ma'am and Amrita ma'am, for guiding me through this project and making a final product possible.